Hey guys, my name is Fizz. Welcome back to my channel. And today is a very special video because you guys seem to love allies. And I just got a DM actually from Nude. He said, "Hello, can you please make an ally video?" And guess what I'm doing right now? I'm making an ally video. And just so you know, I had Taco Bell earlier, so I'm taking time bomb until I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna try my hardest to keep it inside. But anyways, I love you guys. You guys have been sending me so much DM. Like, hey Anthony, he just like sent me a DM, and I just been text like DMing him back, and he's just so great, guys. Hey Fizzin, I watch your YouTube videos, and then we've been DMing. So shout out to A Anthony. You guys are great. I love talking to you guys. I absolutely love it. And sorry to get sidetracked, but I'll go ahead and start the video. And again, I got a sticky note. I front and back. Look at that. So I'm gonna try to make this as clean as possible as I can for you guys because I love you guys, and I'm gonna teach you the best that I can with what I have. So hopefully, you know, as I get better at making these videos, I can give you guys more informative videos, but for now I'll do my best to, you know, give you guys what I have. So everything you need to know about allies, pretty much everything you need to know about it. Alright, so if allies number one, right, is 100% free. Free. You don't need to use speed ups for it. You don't need to use food or. It's not completely free because you have to use tokens, but resources wise, like speed ups, you don't need any of that, which is wonderful. So allies is definitely the way to go if you are lacking on, you know, speeds, you're running low on gems and speeds, which is me right now. I only got 6k gems, so yeah, BFA would be really good for me right now. And then currently my BFA is 371, not bad at all, but you know, I can always be better. So one great thing about allies is it's good for you early and late game, right? So early game, it benefits you a lot, and late game, it benefits you a lot more because it stacks with your research when you have BFA. So early game, you just hit a lot harder in PvP, in my opinion, but in late game, you hit, oh gosh, so much, so good. You're doing so good if you got a good BFA. And what I would say is a good BFA is like 200 with bonuses. I say if you have a 200 BFA, I say you're doing really good, right? So you're not a noob at it at all, and you know what you're doing. Alright, so as you can see right here, I have 136 slots, and I just barely unlocked. I'll just show you guys instead of talking about it. So I just unlocked Warrior Trim 26, which got me to have one more embassy. So now that's 11 out of 11, and I already maxed it to level 25, which is why I have no gems, 0. And then from getting that, you know, I get 136 ally slots. So what you do to get the most out of your allies is you do literally fillers. I'm gonna go down quite a bit and go ahead and zero me or strip me if you want to, because I'm showing you guys all my allies and I love you guys too much. I'll just shield anyways. Alright, so like right here, as you can see, these are my fillers. So at first, you just need to do like around 3 million is like a good spot to start chopping, and it's usually like 0.5, 1.2, 0.5. So, you know, eventually I'm gonna replace all these with like better allies, but those right now are on my fillers. So I would start out with, like, if you have 136 ally slots, I would get 136 fillers, which is, you know, 0.5, 1.2, 0.5. And then it would maximize your base Badland bonus. Instead of buying like a really expensive ally, like 100,000, like 100 million, right? Like, let me try to see if I can find maybe a decent one. Yeah, those allies sucks. But if you like look really hard, maybe you can find like ones with 5% and stuff, which is terrible. If you're talking about like 100 million divided by 2.5 million or 3 million, you could have so much more percent it just takes a lot of ally slots. So honestly, I would just focus on fillers. That's why my name is Filler Fizz, because I love fillers. So I would definitely focus on that. And then also what I do is you can volley allies. So you can like start looking at like around 20 million, 20,000, 20K, right? So right here, that one would be a really good one to volley. That one would be a really good one to volley. All of these are really good. All right, so right now you can see they're selling. So I can buy them back and then volley them all the way up until, that's like an easy way to get like 100, like 1,000,000 gold. I can easily make 1,000,000 gold volleying with like just bumping it up to 3 million, which this one, you know, has fairly good stats. This one will actually maybe will be around 30 million. Not even, no, 22 million. So as you can see, it's already like going up. They're buying it like right now as we're speaking. So I'm gonna not worry about that so I can focus on my video. But thank you for buying back my allies. All right, and then what I also do is, you know, gold is just really hard to come by. We all know that. As you can see, like right here, I have 41 million gold, and that's just from gathering level 12 nodes. As you can see right here, I've literally done nothing but gather gold today. So all of those are like my gold, literally all gold, and then a little bit of, you know, the raid that we did earlier. But gather node whenever you can, even when you're sleeping. So I'm just gonna gather this just for right now. Just so I'm gathering gold while I'm not doing anything productive. But usually what you want to do is, like, if you have a biome that's open, I would use the right dragons for it, so you gather a lot faster. Instead of this being 5 hours, it would only be 2 hours because of those bonuses. So gather nodes whenever you can. That's all for allies. And then the rule of thumb is you don't ever use tokens for BFA or allies. You only use your tokens for research. And then if you're just hitting mobs, right, and then this goes up to like 27 million, that's what I use to buy my allies. So you make a lot more just from hitting monsters and doing raids daily. So it's only fair that you save a little tokens for like you and your research. So that's my rule of thumb. You don't have to follow it, but you know, I'm not even wearing pants right now and I'm telling you what to do, so take it how it is, you know. So anyway, by the way, guys, I just love you guys all so much. And you know, if you're getting value from like these videos, please leave a like. It really helps me out. And you know, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe so you don't miss out on daily Heckfire videos. All right, and then okay, so as you can see right here, allied gold earned is like right here, 21.846. And when you're talking about a lot of allies selling, right, like a big amount, like 100 million allies sold, what I would do before collecting it is, you see this? There's no shield right now, so I'm gonna even pop a 4-hour shield right there. And now you can gather your gold, because somebody would just attack you randomly, or you would forget and then you just go to sleep, and then you're like, oh shoot, I lost all my gold last night. And then guess what, you're 100 million gold out of luck and ally-less. So definitely not a mistake you want to make, you know, early game or late game, because it just would suck, and then it would benefit them for hitting you, and then you could even get zeroed for it. So don't forget to shield, and before you collect any gold, just pop a shield for your own sake and mine, because you know, we're friends and we tell everything. So okay, so don't rush to find allies. So you know, a good rule of thumb is like, I would usually go like right here in my allies, and I would find like a really good one. So like, those are kind of overpriced, because I'm sometimes I just buy them back. So like 28,058,576. I'm gonna try to remember that. 28,058,576. 28. 056,258. And then I would start looking here for allies. See, you're already seeing some. And you don't be picky when you're looking at allies, and like really look at the very bottom. That's where you're gonna keep allies. If you look at the very bottom, so like right here, see, that's like a good ally right there. That one's not bad, but you're looking more for like 2%. So these ones that have clans on it, so which is wonderful. So, and again, I would look at the very bottom. That is a really good one right there. So what I also do is I would just screenshot it so it's saved on my photos, and then you can come back and buy it when you have the gold, or you can buy it now. I can pop the tokens. No, I'll just screenshot it and then I'll come back later. So that's what I do. I would just like look for good allies. This one is pretty good. Like it has a good allies for grass and badlands. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of that too. And as I get the gold, I would buy it, and then I'm happy, you're happy, they're happy, but whoever I bought it from is not gonna be happy. So that's the rule of thumb. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked because I'm looking at allies. But also at first, early game, what you really do is you find a biome that you really like, but you already know that it's badland or nothing for me. I bleed bad. So I'm definitely badland. I have 3 of the masteries, but I'm badland all the way, like 200 million %. And if you hate me for that, I'm sorry, but hopefully you can accept that. But I still love you. So there goes that. Alright, so I'm saying only buy for your one biome at the beginning, but if you're talking about late game, eventually you see how my stats are even and all my research are better. There gets to be a point where you gotta straighten out your allies, because you've spent a lot of money on it now, and then you're capped on allies and badland bonus and allies, and then you gotta straighten out max grassland and then badland and swamp and make it even, so you're not hitting 200 billion in one, and then in the one you're only hitting 57 billion. So that kind of sucks, So I would definitely focus on late game. If you're in late game, is just balance every single biome, all 3 of them. So that's late game though, but in the early game, you just focus on one and then you get that done. Max that up as soon as you can. Alright, and also another good thing is you can ask your clanmates, just go in here and be like, hey, you beautiful people, have any good food? Badland allies around, I'm sorry, around 25, please and thank you. I always say please and thank you because I love all of you guys, and I'm really in a really good clan. You can just do that. Ask them for if they want to give away good allies, and these people have been looking at allies too. So, if they have anything, they'll let you know for sure. But best way for sure is just looking and then screenshotting it and then going after that. And then, yeah. Oh, also, as you can see right here, right, those resources bonus right there, 151.1%, that's all from allies. So from having spent 3.3 billion in my allies, I get 151%, and then I'll show you guys what that's all about. Get this march back, and then I'm gonna just hit this random 10. Alright, so as you can see right here in the battle reports, this bottom part, bonus from allies, that's the resources you get. And obviously the higher the mob is, the level, the higher that bonus will be, and then the higher your allies are, how much you've spent in allies, the higher that number will be. So If you're talking late game, like BFA is wonderful because that resources bonus helps out a lot, especially if you're talking about double resources or raids, because you double and triple that amount right there. So that is definitely something to really look forward to. And yeah, that's all I have for right now. You know, hopefully I can update this in the future when I have like better knowledge of allies too, because I'm also working on it. You know, I don't really spend a lot into my allies, to be honest with you. I spend a lot of it in my research. And yeah, if you guys found value in this video, you know, please leave a like. It really does help me out so like more people can see my videos. Hopefully we can make Heckfire like a really big game because it doesn't have the hype that it deserves. So thank you guys so much for all my subscribers. I will just show you right now. I love every single one of you. I have 39 subscribers. Look at these comments, guys. You guys make me so happy with how you guys are interacting with me. And by the way, you guys should send me questions you have, like right here. How do you break somebody's shield to raid? You know, I'll obviously answer you in DMs as fast as I can, but also maybe I'll make a Q&A and like you guys ask me a bunch of questions and then I'll answer it like in a video. So, and if it's a really good question, you know, I might just make a whole dedicated video about it. So yeah, I want to interact with you guys because I love you guys, and you know, let me know if there's a kind of video you want to see. And this has been Filler Fizz. I'll see you in my next video. Yeah, you beautiful person with the really white teeth. Bye guys. I'll see you in my next video.